Hello YouTube, it's here. Disventure Camp Season 5, Fans vs. Favorites, Episode 1 has aired, and I am here to discuss all my thoughts on it. I guess it's kind of my first impressions because I didn't do a preseason video. Initial thoughts are I very much enjoyed this episode. I've watched it like 3 times now. I thought it was so funny. That was my main takeaway. Wow, this is really a funny episode. And not all Disventure Camp episodes have given me that vibe, but I think we might get some good comedic moments out of this season. So let's just jump right into the cast and go through it that way. I'll first start with Emily. She is our host of this season. I love that she is just doing it independent. She doesn't have any staff. It's really gonna be a one-woman show. She doesn't even have anybody to do the challenges for her. I'd be fine if they introduced that, but I'm happy for Emily just to be doing it on her own, and I thought she did a great job in this premiere. She didn't suck up too much spotlight from all these characters, but she did a great job doing her hosting duties. If I had to guess, I say we never get any future host changes. I think we're locked in with Emily from here on out. I'll first talk about the favorites since they were more relevant in this first episode. So let's just get over with. From season 1, we have Alec is back, and I'm not too excited to see him, honestly. That was my first impression when I saw the cast. I'm like, oh, really? He left a bad taste in my mouth from All Stars. I mean, pretty much everybody who made it to the end of All Stars left a bad taste in my mouth besides Gret. So I was like, ugh. But in this first episode, I thought he was pretty fun. He had more screen time than all of the other favorites. He's doing his same villainous nonsense. He is really looking down on the fans. And it's like, how are you gonna look down on them? Well, here you are competing with them. Like, don't act like you're better just because you came before. And it's gonna be really funny when he gets booted. It's gonna be a major dig to his ego because he just thinks he's all high and mighty. Oh, I'm better than everybody here. No, you're not. My prediction for Alec, I think he's gonna be the first or second favorite out. I think he is going to flail out pretty quickly here. That's the vibe I'm getting. That's what I want. It'll be very funny. So I don't hate Alec. I think he makes for good TV. But I'm rooting for his downfall. Fiore is back as Alec's right-hand woman so far this season. Fiore is iconic. I have a bit of a hot take on Fiore. I kind of got a little tired of her in season 1. Towards the end, I was like, okay, you're still here doing your Fiore things. Got a little stale in those episodes. But then I thought she had one of the better appearances of everybody in All Stars and was one of the least annoying people on that cast. And I was disappointed, but also kind of relieved to see her get like that late pre-merge boot. So that, okay, this is a respectable spot, and in your next season you'll get to shine. Now we are in Fiore's next season, and she's stuck with Alex still. I don't think we'll really get to see Fiore in her prime until she outlasts Alec and really gets to take the game into her control. I'm very curious to see how she'll play this season. I think we'll get to see her actually bond with some of the favorites. I'm curious to see what her dynamic with Rosa, for example, would be, and I think she could align more with Rosa and Anastasia, that side of things. So we're just waiting for Alec to fall, for Fiore to really rise. That's how I see it. But I am very excited for her. And who doesn't love a good villain? Hello. We got the main man Tom back. I was excited to see Tom, especially without Jake around, because he's always been roped into that. I enjoy Tom Jake. I thought season 2 was excellent. And I'm ready to see what he gets to bring to the show without the romance plot really weighing him down. He's definitely propped up as like our big hero, our opposition for the villains. He's got main character energy, always. I would not be shocked if Tom got sniped out and was the first person eliminated from the favorites team. But part of me does hope he gets to stick around a bit longer and we get to see him actually get to have some fun in the game and get to do some strategizing. I want this Cyan Alliance broken up because it's a little stale. I don't want to lose any of the girls from that alliance, so I'm kind of like, okay, Tom or Aiden, one of you's got to go. I think I'd rather have Aiden go, but I'll be okay with either of them leaving. Regardless of how that turns out, I hope we get to see Tom having some fun this season. But also, why is he wearing a full Sherpa-lined coat in the tropics? Like, hello? I think this is kind of a fail on character design, and the same thing happens with Finn too. It's just, what are we doing here? I think we should get them switched into some different outfits so they don't have heat stroke. And last but not least, returning from season 1 is Gabby. Gabby was my season 1 favorite. She was kind of my favorite in All Stars too, although All Stars is just a whole thing. But I'm very excited to see Gabby back and to see Gabby back without Ellie, because I also think, similar to Tom, Ellie has weighed down Gabby's story in the past, and like, I love their relationship, iconic, but I want to see what Gabby's able to really do on her own. Part of me wonders if having Tom here is gonna weigh her down a bit. So that's why I'm like, okay, if Tom goes, that's okay with me, because more fun for Gabby. But I also would be interested to see how their dynamic plays into the game, and the intro kind of has me thinking they might have some turmoil with Natalia pulling Gabby away. I'm very intrigued how that's gonna go. And I think Gabby's gonna be around for a while because we got this dynamic established with Oliwa. It's gonna go somewhere. Like, I want to see how their interactions unfold in the future. But for now, Gabby is just very calmly in this Cyan Alliance. I'm sure some mess is gonna transpire with Gabby. Things always get messy with Gabby, and I look forward to it. Now we got our season 2 favorites. I'll first start with Aiden. He's another heavy hitter in the franchise, the face. Aiden is very fun, but I think we just kind of have to accept that Aiden is not good at this game. So I don't have high hopes for Aiden, and of all the season 2 people, I'd rather see the others go further. I feel like he holds back a lot of the dynamics. I'd compare it to Tristan in last season, where as soon as Tristan left, we got to see the entire dynamics of the team kind of shake up. And I think similarly, Aiden and Tom, either one of them, they're both holding back the dynamics a lot. But I think particularly Aiden is kind of the tie that holds everything together. So get rid of Aiden. What are Lake and Rosie gonna do? I don't think they're gonna stay teamed with Tom and Gabby. So I'm kind of just waiting for Aiden to leave. If Aiden does stick around and he gets to finally show some good strategy, huzzah. Never thought I'd see the day. And I do think Aiden is a fun character, so I won't complain. I just don't have high hopes for Aiden right now. You're not giving me much to work with. It's been one episode though, so maybe they'll cook up some new storyline for him. I love his redesign though. Like, oh, yes, that's the best Aiden has ever looked. I mean, this is the best a lot of these characters have ever looked. Next is Allie. Allie is back after a deep run in All Stars. I don't think she had the best run in All Stars. I don't think many people had the best run in All Stars. But Allie made it far, and she got sniped in 3rd place. Allie was definitely the, what are you doing here, pick of the favorites. Because like, huh? Well, haven't we done all we can do with Allie, really? But I'm not mad that she's here necessarily. Like, I wouldn't have been one of my top choices, but okay.
Okay.
And after Tom Jake season 2, where we learned she's broken up with Hunter, I'm a little more intrigued. Like, okay, a solo Allie outing. I think that relationship held her back a fair amount. I'm not feeling like she's gonna make it deep. She might get a little arc in the pre-merge, but I just don't see another finalist run for Allie, and I don't really want it. I do hope she can leave this season with a more positive outing than All Stars, because So I was just like, girl, I never need to see you again after All Stars. I said this in my season 2 review. I just said there's something about Allie that I want to like. So I don't know. Like, I want to see more of Allie, but I also am not complaining if she just gets sniped out first or second boot on her team. So far, she's like teamed up with Benji. Okay.
Okay.
I don't care at all. Like, that's lame. I'm not too excited by that dynamic. But okay, if it works for them. Yeah, I'm not excited for Allie, but I'm not hating on Allie. She's not got much screen time this. I don't know. I just gotta see what we get from Allie. Well, I got the duds of the cast out of the way, so I guess I'll talk about the most exciting casting choice on this season. Rosa Maria is back from season 2, my season 2 favorite, and she had a great first episode. We see her kind of placed into the fold with the Cyan Alliance via Lake and Aiden. And I think Rosa is going to play a big hand in the downfall of that alliance so far, because we're seeing her kind of have self-doubt. Maybe she feels out of her element. She is the oldest returnee, not age-wise, but longest since she's played. We're definitely cooking up some arc for Rosa, where she's really in her head. And who has come to her aid? Anastasia. That dynamic, so exciting to me. I think that's gonna be my favorite part of this favorites team, seeing these two pair up together. So I think we're gonna see a balance of Rosa between Anastasia and Lake. That might be a push and pull, although I feel like Anastasia will get along with Lake. I don't know, maybe that could be like a trio, but I'm curious. I feel like it's gonna get messy with Rosa, and Rosa's not gonna be villainous, but I could see her working with the villains to get ahead. I hope Rosa gets to use her strategies. I hope Rosa really gets to get in the mix. I hope she gets to play. I'm ready for the full Rosa Maria experience. She should have been on All Stars, but she's here now. Let's get into it. If any of the favorites are gonna win, Rosa would be my top pick. Last but not least on the season 2 people is Lake, and I do like Lake. I don't like her as much as I like Rosa, but I like Lake, and we're getting more of an independence arc with her. She's got her confidence this time around. She flopped on All Star, so we can just kind of brush that under the rug, but she's here to play this time around. I'm very excited for it. I feel like we're gonna get some strategy. I feel like she gives protagonist energy. I think she's gonna be very much the hero to some of the villains on this favorites team. Rosa is still my top pick, but if I had to pick a number 2, I'd probably pick Lake for who could win, who I'd like to win of the favorites. I want a fan to win though. Yeah, I don't have too much to say on Lake right now, but I'm very excited with what I'm seeing. I think she's gonna have a good season. I think her and Rosa are gonna be main characters, and I hope they are, because they're iconic. It's what they deserve, really, because they are season 2 icons. Now on to our season 4 cast. I think I'll just get Benji out of the way. He might be good for a few jokes, but I'm not really excited to see him. I don't really suspect that we're gonna get like some super strategist Benji arc. I think he could be cut pre-merge pretty easily. He's the most expendable of all the season 4 characters on this cast, so I don't have high hopes. He's got his thing with Allie going on. You two can have fun in the pre-merge. Maybe one of you will win the comeback. I don't know. I'm not excited about the comeback either, by the way. We've done that to death. Like, oh, whatever. Hopefully it'll go fine. But yeah, I'm not excited about Benji. I might point and laugh and be like, ah ha ha, Benji did a funny, but I'm underwhelmed. He fell out of the plane immediately. That's the vibe I get. Wow, you bumbling idiot. Maybe they might play into that and be like, oh, everybody's underestimating Benji arc, but okay.
Okay.
I don't really care what happens to Benji one way or another. He can only really go up from. I don't hate him. I do not. I just have to make that clear. I don't hate him. I just do not care about him, which is almost worse than hating. I know Benji's like a fan favorite. I mean, that's why he's here, but I don't. Not my cup of tea. We also have Spencer here. Please, Spencer's gonna be a big figure in this season. Look at the intro. I think he might be like villain and Blake might be hero. I feel like they are gonna be the big stars. And Rosa, I feel like they're gonna be the big stars of the Favors tribe. Now, just judging off of episode 1, Spencer, go girl, give us nothing. But Spencer's gonna do big things. I'm curious as to what they are. I'm not like so excited for them, but Spencer's a fun character. So we'll see. I got my eye on him. I saw him and Sam interacting a little in that challenge and I was like, oh, are you two gonna be paired up together? I'm not that excited by that pairing. I think Spencer should just stay single. He's a hot mess. But I don't know, we'll see. I've got my eye on it. I pointed it out. Put a pin in it. So yeah, Spencer, big things are gonna happen for him, but not in episode 1. Another one is Natalia. She didn't have anything going on in the first episode, but I'm excited to see her. It looks like she's learned her lesson from a lot of her mistakes. I'm very intrigued by this potential dynamic between her and Gabby that we see in the intro. Oh, also, I do like the new intro. I like the music, the tropical vibes, they're fun. I will say the transitions from scene to scene, they're a little unpolished, but I still am entertained by it. So I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, Natalia, she had like one confessional in this episode, just be like, oh, I know what I'm doing now. And I liked seeing her interact with Ren, be like, oh yeah, I'm that girl. I'm very curious. I hope she makes it long enough to where she's put on a team with the fans, because I feel like that's where we'll really see Natalia shine. She was kind of like the fan of season 4, so that's why I'm like, oh, you're perfect casting for fans versus favorites. And I want to see her intermingle with a lot of the fans. I feel like she'll get along with them very well. Come on, just hold tight, girl. Hold tight and make it to a tribe swap or a merge. Come on, Natalia. I'm rooting for you. Do something. Get a big storyline this season. Yes. Last but certainly not least is Anastasia. She went from Final 3 into having Marissa, her showmance on the show, to now we're seeing her independent, and I think she's grown a lot since last season. I liked her last season. I think she got lost in the shuffle of the merge a bit, but my overall impression of Anastasia was still, oh, I like you. Now, in this first episode of Fans vs. Favorites, I'm like, this is the Anastasia of season 4 pre-merge that I fell in love with. Episode 1 really felt like a return to form. We're seeing a fresh Anastasia, and she carried the team in that challenge. I mean, come on, a force to be reckoned with. I know that's right. And she also had the dynamic with Rosa Maria, which, oh, it's gonna be a highlight. It's gonna be a highlight of this season. Just wait and see. Oh, they're cooking. She also has a bit of a feud with Alec. I'm not shocked. I want to see everybody trashing on Alex. So come on, Anastasia, do it for me. Yeah, I have nothing but glowing positivity for Anastasia right now. I'm very hyped to see what she does. I hope she makes a deep run. I feel like Anastasia's fate on this season is kind of like mid-merge. That's my guess for Anastasia. I think she'll be around for a bit. I think we're cooking up a good arc for Anastasia here, and I feel like she has so many dynamics to explore. I don't see her making the end game again. I'd be pleasantly surprised if she did, but I just don't see it. I feel like she'll get caught for Rosa Maria to move on further. Now moving on to the fans, I'll start with our booted contestant, and that is Audrey. She is the horoscope girl, and I wish I did a preseason review of after the interviews. I just didn't have time. That's really the only thing it was. Like, sorry, I was busy. But I was going to say in my prediction, I'm like, this Audrey girl seems annoying as hell. I think she's gonna be the first boot. And look at that, she was the first boot. I predicted. Just take my word for it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have no reason to lie. If I'll call when I'm wrong. Trust and believe. But I was like, wow, you got the most annoying video of all of them, and you seem very surface with this astrological stuff. But yeah, she annoyed everybody on that fans team. An annoying group of people, which I love. I love the fans. Oh my gosh, what a team. Messy as hell. So fun though, so entertaining, so amusing. Give me everything I need. But yeah, Audrey managed to be the most annoying of an annoying group of people and got first boot. And it was very funny, it was very deserved. I don't hate Audrey as a character though. I think she's a hilarious first boot. Like, she came on here talking about all the astrological signs. She was targeting somebody out of the blue just for their astrological sign, just going around being a menace. Gets the boot for it, and then just outraged when she's voted. Like, it was camp. It was very funny. Like, I never need to see you compete again. You're not winning comeback, nothing. But for what you were, very entertaining. You made a good first episode, girl. So we can't take that away from you. Next, I'll talk about Manu. Okay, I have nothing to say on Manu, so I'm just gonna be like, you're here. You seem to be like a loyal, like, oh, I've got my morals, so I'm better than all of you. That's the type, because he's side-eyeing everybody who's like being mean to Bruno. It's like, okay, yeah, they're being a little mean to him, but like, come on. I'm not gonna be excited by what he brings, and I bet you he gets booted pretty early, because anybody who's trying to stick on their moral high horse isn't gonna last long. Like, you gotta put your morals away and play the game. So, no opinion, really. Somebody I do have an opinion on is Eevee, and she is the standout character of this first episode. Just in one episode, I don't think Disventure Camp has ever made me laugh harder than I laughed at everything Eevee did in this entire episode. This is a character. Oh, oh. Icon, legend. I was so scared she might get first boot, but she didn't. She beat the allegations. Yes, I am rooting for her to make it as long as possible. Give me the comedic relief of the season. You're everything. I hope she has a full arc. I hope she's not just some filler character. I hope we get to see Eevee learning how to play the game and evolving past being just not knowing what's happening. I hope the world for Eevee. I want to see her win. I want to see her win this season. I do. Eevee, all the love to Eevee. She's an icon. She stepped on that beach with Alec and was immediately trying to flirt up with him, flaunting her outfit, doing it all. Oh, she comes back to camp. They want her to tell what's happening. She just sits down. They're all giving her blank stares. Then we see her running in the rain. Okay, wow. And the falling got me every time. The Botox line. Oh my gosh. I can't talk until my Botox had it. Shit, I'm already talking. Oh my god. Everything this woman did, I ate it up. Legendary. I mean, I watch The Real Housewives. I'm always gonna eat up a middle-aged, older woman. Always, every time. That's for me. Jennifer Coolidge. That's the inspiration here. Very Tanya, White Lotus. This was made for me. And I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to embrace it. Every time I talk about Eevee, I'm going to shower her in love, trust and believe. Now, after she appeared in Tom Jake, I did a little bit of theorizing in my own head where I was like, are you here spying on Tom? Because I do remember Tom started as a spy and that's why he was on the show. What if they're sending another spy double agent and that is Eevee to spy on Tom and this is all an act from her? I don't really buy that anymore, but I just have to throw that out there as a just in case it happens. We got 26 episodes. You don't know what's coming down the line. I just love her. I love her. I hope she's around for a while. I can't have her be booted early. Give me a full season of Eevee. I need it in my life. I said in season 4 review, I said, give this show more comedy. And Eevee has single-handedly done that. Oh, legend status, immediate legend status. Next, I'll talk about Bruno. Bruno is our punching bag of the season. He's a super fan who's in over his head. I could see why you would find him annoying because did you know he's a personal assistant? Oh my gosh. He's just a nervous wreck. I'm not so excited by his storyline, but I don't hate him like everybody else does on the season. I am kind of like, you poor thing, you're just in over your head. So I'm curious to see where it goes. If he just gets like booted by the people who are actually there to play and know what they're doing, fine. If he has some arc where it's like, oh, I'm learning how to play the game, I'll be a little like, oh, predictable, lame, corny. But I'll be okay with it. Like, okay, part of me wants to be, oh, you poor thing, and like root for him. But the other part of me thinks it would be funny if they just got rid of him and just had Manu over in the corner, like, oh, why'd you get rid of him? Oh, I gotta get on my moral high horse and judge you for it. I'm being really hard on Manu, but like, I just don't like that ever. I hate a moral high horse, and that's all he's given me. But it's just been one episode. Let's just keep that in mind for this review. It's been one episode. So I'm just giving very strong impressions of these characters on one episode of content. So I'm very likely to change my mind on a lot of stuff. But yeah, Bruno's here and they're getting him. They are getting on him. Next is Nora. Nora, I'm terrible with names, you guys. I am. I tried to really soak in all the names I heard. Nora, very pretty girl. She is just hating on everything. That's her job this season, and I appreciate it. It's very funny. Just constant not wanting to be there at all. Like, okay, you go, girl. You give us nothing but nasty stink attitude. I love it. We're definitely cooking some arc with her. She's gonna open up and she's gonna flourish in this game and she's gonna get with Dunya. And I'm very excited for that. That's gonna be a lovely couple. Loving this enemies to lovers thing that we're setting up here. I have a bit of a prediction for her. I think she might get booted because of her stink attitude and return in the comeback, and that's when we'll get to see her really open up and flourish and thrive. Just a prediction, since we know comebacks are coming. I would not be shocked if that's the route they take with her. I'm sarcastic, so I gotta root for my sarcastic sister, yes. Next is Ren. He is chaos. It's fun. I am not sure what to expect from him game-wise. I could see him being booted very early. I could even see him being the next boot. I mean, anytime I see a character who their main design is lacking something, like with him, it's lacking the eyes. Even though we see him when he's upside down, he's lacking eyes. So as soon as I see that, I'm like, oh, you're not lasting long in this game. Anybody who's missing something like that, no, they're gonna be gone soon because nobody wants to see that for 26 episodes. But since we saw his eyes in the first episode, I'm kind of like, okay, maybe you could last a little longer. I think it's very cool to have a gender fluid character in the show. Love the rep. That's one of the things you always have to give this show its flowers for. They do give us a diverse cast of characters. And I think this season is the most diverse it's ever been. But yeah, I thought Ren was funny. We'll see where that goes. Next is Dunya. Dunya is the best character design of Disventure Camp, period. As soon as I saw this character design, I said, this is a star. This is going to be a star. And she is absolutely a star. Every second of Dunya is very captivating. She just has that aura. She's a witch. Just give me everything. Oh, I love her. I think she's got the strategy though. And she was good in the challenges. Don't let that be forgotten. Even though they lost, Dunya was holding her own. And I think she's gonna be a strategic force in this season. I think she's proven to get in socially. Of everybody on this team who's a hot mess, I feel like Dunya will be able to socialize and get along well with most of them, despite being such an eccentric person. Like, you look at a witch and you're like, you might stick out a bit, but in a crowd of crazies, Dunya is just fine. I'm not worried about her at all. She's gonna be here for the long run. She's going to be a standout character this season, and I'm going to be supporting her the whole way through. Legend, legend. And she's gonna get with Nora. It's gonna be amazing. We're getting the full Dunya experience. Yes, loves it. Love. Next is Sam. Sam's our hot guy of the season. Yes, I'll take the eye candy. First thing I thought of when I saw Sam is, I need that shirt. I need it. That shirt is everything. Like, that's my style. That's like, the flowers. Oh, 10 out of 10. Make that shirt, make the merch. I'll look into it. But I mean, look, who am I to complain about some eye candy on a show? I'm here for it, yes. But yeah, Sam is the risk analyst. I leaned in when I heard that. I'm like, oh, okay, strategist. Okay, no more himbo hot guys. We're evolving past that archetype, which I'm sick of. Sick and tired. I don't really see any on this season besides Tom. We're growth. Growth. I'll take it. I love it. But yeah, the risk analyst, he seemed like a nice, cool guy. He randomly caught a stray from Audrey, and she was trying to target him for being a Scorpio, which the Scorpios are a little something. They are. I know about the astrological signs. I do, but I'm not like deep in it. Like, I'll befriend anybody regardless of your sign. I'm not that crazy. But I've side-eyed a few Scorpios in my time. So, yeah. Oh, I'm a Virgo. Hey, and now y'all know. Hi, Aliwa. We're twins. But yeah, Sam was almost first boot. He survived. He only got 2 votes against him. And in the end, he reveals, oh, surprise. You should have gotten rid of me because I'm going to be the villain of the season. I'm like, oh, I like this. Oh, I'm very excited to see what comes from Sam. Looking forward to it. He's going to be a standout character. Next is Finn. Finn was a big personality in this first episode. He was probably the second biggest fanboy of this episode besides Bruno. And his fandom was thirsting for Tom. You know what? Fair. I don't even blame you. He's got his hall pass from his boyfriend at home. And Tom sat on him. It was funny. It was very funny. Tom was very uncomfortable. Like, this is what happens when you put the fans versus the favorites. But Finn is like our mean boy, giving us the sass, giving us the smirk. He's not going to be a villain of the season, please. He doesn't have it in him. He's gonna think he's the villain, but I think he's gonna get outdone by Sam. I would not be shocked if Finn got booted pre-merge. I think he'll be around for a few episodes at least. Like, we gotta keep him in for a bit, but I think he's gonna be sacrificed to prop up some later villains. I think him and Ara are very much like, oh, we're like fun and we think we're mean, but they're like, you don't know mean until you faced this mean. Like, put them against Fiore, they're gonna be cowering. Well, Finn is at least. I'll speak about Ara in a minute. I thought Finn was very funny in this episode. I like him so far. I'm curious to see what he'll do, and I gave my prediction, but I could see plenty of things happening for Finn. Next is Ara. Ara is somebody who caught my eye immediately in the cast reveal. That's a great character design. You could tell, like, oh, you're gonna be the mean girl. And who am I? I love a mean girl. That's one of my favorite tropes. So yeah, Ara was gonna be a hit with me regardless. But I thought she had a great first episode. My favorite moment of her is when she had the guns, both of them, and was shooting them. So funny. Like, she was about that life. She was ready to fight. She missed all her shots, but damn it, if she didn't look cool in that one shot, okay, girl, I see you. You're here to play. And she was off in her little duo with Finn, like, oh, we're so mean. Oh, we're so mean. Now, I don't think Finn is that mean, but I think Ara might turn on Finn. And we might see her shine in her villainy as she cuts Finn. I could also see it where she goes on a streak to, like, avenge Finn, but I see him getting sacrificed for her development. That's my prediction there. hope we see Ara for a long time because I think she is a very fun character. Next is Oliwa. Hey, fellow Virgo. Oliwa is definitely like a shy, creepy girl. She doesn't know how to interact with people because all she does all day is interact with dead animals, which was a little creepy, a little bit, but okay, I'll be open to your perspective. Like, you like it, I love it. Like, I'm not gonna be doing that to any of my pets, but you know what? You do you. As long as it's not hurting anybody else, I'm open to whatever. But yeah, she clearly is not social at all. She was in with Audrey, who's the first boot. She's in a solo. I think we're gonna see some sort of underdog arc, and we might see her getting in good with people. That could be in the show, or it could be off the show. Though I feel like she'll be in the show for a bit, because we're gonna circle back to her and Gabby. I feel like both of them, I think they're both safe until a tribe swap or the merge. I think we're gonna see them on the same team together at some point, because that's just a dynamic we have to explore. Like, it's right there. It's so obvious. Like, yeah. I am liking her. I'm curious to see what comes from her. I'm not saying she's my favorite, but I think we could be cooking up a good arc here for her. I think I want to see her grow. I want to see that. I'll say that. But if she just gets sniped out and joins Audrey, like, okay. Last but probably least is Ernesto. I liked his cast video. I thought he seemed like he knew what he was talking about and was going to stand on business. Anybody who speaks of Miriam highly is good with me. But he gave me nothing in the first episode, so clearly he's not going to win the season or anything. Honestly, I think not being in the first episode, it's a good sign for longevity, but I don't think it's a good sign for winner chances. So I feel like Ernesto, he'll be around for a bit. I could still see him going like late pre-merge, but something's gonna happen with him. We just gotta put a pin in it, because I can't really form an opinion on you if you're just not even like properly introduced to us in the episodes. So hopefully episode 2 is your time. We'll see. Stay tuned. So those are all the characters, and I think I've given all the thoughts I really can on this first episode. I could probably get more thoughts, but I'm not going to. I will save them. And I think I will review every episode, or I'll at least try. It's every 2 weeks, so that gives me wiggle room, you know? And they won't all be as long as this, but like I have to get my initial thoughts out, duh. But I'm really so excited for this season. I'm so excited to see what evolves from it, and I'm so excited to talk about it because I have so many thoughts. I wanted to talk about Carnival of Chaos as it was airing, but I just didn't have time to like get in and catch up. But I'm in it from the start this time. I made sure to get this episode 1. So I'm very excited for what's to come. I'm very excited to talk about it all. So until next time, stay tuned. Bye.